Hey everybody, it's David W. Stock here. It's Psychology and Emotions Monday. Uh, I like this is like one of my favorite days of the week. I keep saying that. I find that I'm saying that about 5 days of the week now, so I guess that's a good thing, right? Um, on Psychology and Emotions Monday, usually I come in with a topic about mindset or motivation, which I group under the psychology sort of broader category, or we talk about emotions, which is more like when I talked with Laura about depression, that was more along those lines. Um, Today I want to talk about something a little bit different. I guess before I get into it, one of the things that came up this morning was I was having a little chat with Jackie on yet. She was commenting on yesterday's chat, and so we were just talking about belief systems and how different beliefs affect us, I guess. I don't know if I guess that kind of falls under the psychology and emotions category too, in a way. But my whole point of yesterday's talk was just that um, if if you're going to have beliefs anyways, and if you're going to know that you really don't have, like, if it's a belief, it's not something that's proven, then you might as well choose the beliefs that work for you and not choose the beliefs that don't work for you. Um, so that was the whole point of yesterday. So today, I want to hit on a topic in the psychology and emotions area that's around who do you answer to. And so it seems like, I know for me, when I'm employed, when I have a job, I have someone who is giving me tasks, and then I have to report back to them. I go do the task, or I go work on the task, and then I have to report back at some point. And that's why those kind of work situations work, because there's a supervisor, so to speak, or a manager or whatever, and then there's people that report back. Not much would get done without that kind of a system, right? So the question is, who do you report to? And if you're going to take that outside of the work environment, when you want to achieve something in your life, then who do you report to? And for a lot of us, we're just kind of self-coached, I guess is the word for it. And so the person that I report to most of all is me. But in fact, I'm not the best person to report to, probably, because I'm not as hard on myself as I could be at times. And at other times, maybe I don't feel like I deserve the outcome. Maybe there can be a lot of things that are buried under the surface that I don't even know about. So who do I report to? Well, I try to report to myself, but part of the reason why I even created this group is so that I would have someone else to report to besides me. So I was talking to my friend Jorge last night, and we decided between the two of us that we don't have the right people in our life right now to report to, and so we decided to report to each other. And so Jorge related to me some goals that he has for his physical health and for his business, and I have some goals for my business, and I think I'm going to jump on the bandwagon with him on some of his physical health goals. And so if that if we can't uh, report to each other, then, or we can report to each other, I should say. If we report to each other, I think we're going to have better outcomes. Because having someone that you don't want to let down, that's outside of yourself. Because I don't know about you, but a lot of times I feel like, if I let myself down, it's not that big of a deal. Like, kind of like I've done that before. Let myself down. It wasn't that big of a deal. That's a terrible way to think about yourself, but I don't really know for sure where that comes from, but I don't think it's that uncommon either. I think a lot of people have a lot of different reasons for feeling that way. I know that I've done a lot of work in the last few months on things like self-love and that kind of thing, but I don't think that that's work that necessarily stops at any point. Um, I think that's work that has to continue. And so, excuse me for 1 minute. There we go. So I'm interested to see what happens between Jorge and I. Jorge is searching for someone to whip him. It sounds like he's really interested in having someone. Oh, is he? Are you on there, Jorge? All right. There you are, my brother. Okay, so I'm just gonna see if Jorge wants to jump on here and say howdy. How do I find you in this mess? God, I don't know why. There. Okay, I sent it. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. So I just think that it's important to have someone to answer to. Some people call it accountability. If you have an accountability partner, so to speak. It's, oh, there he is. Oh, my man, you're
What's up,
driving.
bro? Yeah, what's going on?
Just jumping on for the morning video. I didn't know you were going to
Yep.
be driving.
Um, I wasn't supposed to, but I had to run to Home Depot real quick.
Okay. So do
I'm good.
you jumped on here, so do you got a couple minutes?
Yeah, absolutely. I heard you talking about me.
All right. So
Look at this.
we're probably gonna have to get together and have a call later and get our exact goals
Yeah.
written out in a little better form than because we just talked last night and it was great, but I think we need to have it a little more concrete, right?
Yeah, I narrowed mine down a little bit more. I figured out like what I need to lose per day to get to my goal. So
And then the other
from there, I
thing
can
that
give
we
you. Go ahead.
yeah.
Go ahead.
The other thing that we didn't talk about was if you want to do this in a public way or not. I'm gonna jump on with you on some of your physical health goals. So I'm gonna set some physical health goals and
Uh-huh.
alongside of you and so we're gonna whip each other in that area.
Good, man. I'm glad. I didn't want to push nothing on you, but it can only help, right?
Yes, you did. That's what I like about you, though. That's what I like about
Yeah.
you. And I'm that way too. When I see someone that is not playing full out, I have a tendency to want to challenge them, give them a little poke, and see if they got
Yep.
something else inside them. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yep. You have that competitive edge, don't you?
Well, a little bit. I just like to challenge people and see how they respond.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why I said it's like an experiment.
yeah. So if you want to, we could come on tomorrow and talk about what our respective business goals are going to be, and we could come on Wednesday and talk about what our physical health goals are going to be if you want to. If you want to do it on the
Yeah.
side, we can do that too, but I don't mind doing
We
it
can do both.
right in the great wide open here. That's the whole point of me having this group. So if you're available.
You down with doing both?
Oh, got a little jumpy there.
Are you down with doing both?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah, you betcha. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so for tomorrow, I'm gonna have my physical health goals ready to go, ready to give to you, and
Okay.
I have a method that we can share uh, our goal setting sheets or whatever. So that's pretty
Hmm.
easy. So you can see them at any time. Um, I think if you want to, we can even post them up in the group.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay, this is like a very public two guys challenging each other. So that should be interesting. Should be interesting to see how that goes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Um, Pretty aggressive. I like that. I feel like when there's not a lot of structure, there's too much room to play. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, for sure, for sure.
That's why. That's why when people get um, fitness trainers, yeah, you pay a arm and a leg, but you're gonna get results. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah,
We're just we're just cutting out the middleman. That's all.
yeah, absolutely. So since we're on psychology and emotions Monday, do
Uh-huh.
you want to share your why?
Yeah. So there's a couple of different parts, and it's actually changed a lot. The first why was um, because my first initial why was because I wanted to look good for whatever woman comes my way. Okay, I'm just being honest.
Yeah,
Just for vanity reasons. Um, but even for vanity reasons, it wasn't totally a selfish, because it was almost for someone else. Because I don't feel it's fair to jump into a relationship with someone and have them have someone that's going to be having medical issues and stuff like that. Um, it's a great why, but I don't think it really drove the point home. So then I started going back into my past, and I remember when I was a teenager, preteen, whatever, going to like public pools or parties, and I was the kid that always kept his shirt on. Like all my friends would take their shirts off and swim and feel all comfortable. I was very uncomfortable, completely uncomfortable, but I hid it and I pretended like I was okay. I pretended like I was having fun, but inside I was dying, man. I was dying because all I could think of is like, I wish I could not have, I wish I could just not have to wear a stupid shirt. I wish I could just be comfortable. I wish I didn't have to. It was almost to the point of envying my friends because they could do it and I couldn't. And even if, and I wouldn't, right? I wasn't, there's no way in hell I was going to walk around with the shirt off. Let's just put it that way. And I
yeah,
wasn't huge either. I wasn't like morbidly obese, but
yeah,
I wasn't comfortable in my skin at all. And I
right.
guess that's a very psychological thing. And I mean, if we want to go even deeper, that's also like society and what society says. I mean, if we were in a different society where Abercrombie and Fitch wasn't posted all over every bus and building and everything, teenagers nowadays would probably not feel so self-conscious about themselves and feel like they have to mimic and portray what the whatever people status or mob mentality, whatever the people say that you're supposed to look like. But at that time in the 80s, that's how I felt. And I'll tell you, man, talk about low self-esteem. That's all I had. But
I
I guess I hit it pretty good.
Yeah, I can completely relate to what you're saying there because I know at times in my life I've had the exact same issue. Um, I probably have the exact same issue right now, and these are things that we have a tendency to bury deep down and not want to think
Yeah,
about and not want to address, right? And the bad part
yeah,
about it is it's um, it doesn't motivate you to get better. It makes you feel like you can't.
right.
So it's not an empowering kind of uh, belief system underneath that if you dig right down to it. I was just talking about belief
Right.
systems yesterday, so now they're everywhere.
Right.
But yeah, so I have a lot of issues around that too. Um,
Yeah.
but like I don't like to go swimming at the pool at all. That's my thing.
Right.
But I also have my kids are ranged between the ages of 18 and 8. And so my 8-year-old is going to be, well, my 8-year-old is the most active one of the bunch.
Mm-hmm.
As part of her personality, she likes to jump and run around and bounce, and she's if she was a cartoon character, she would be Tigger.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. She likes to show her affection by jumping on me. And so she's going to be around for a long time and have that kind of
Right.
energy for a long time. And I'm, I have arthritis starting to set on and things like that, and I don't want to be, too sore or too not have enough energy to keep up with her. And
Right.
so I really I want to wake up every day feeling energized, feeling pumped, and
Of course.
ready to go. And I want to be able to do stuff during the day. I want to be able to run and jump and play. And early
Yeah.
in the year, this year, I had a goal that I was going to run a marathon this year. I don't know if
Okay.
that's completely off the table yet, but I really dropped my my physical health goals over the last few months here. They've really jumped out of my radar, so to speak.
Uh huh.
So I was kind of glad actually when you said that you had some physical health goals, and I thought to myself, I could jump right on there with Jorge. And you had a weight goal, right?
Yeah. I have
36 pounds.
my first weight goal is well, I weighed myself this morning. It's 39,
Okay,
which not horrible. My first weight goal is to get to 200 pounds, which is 39 pounds, by January 1st.
okay. So
Yep.
so I'm going to set a weight goal. I don't think it's going to be quite 39 pounds, but I'm going to set one too. By January 1st, you said?
November.
November 1st.
Mhm.
That's the day before my birthday. What's the significance of November 1st for you?
I just picked a day.
Right on. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So good. So I'm going to set a weight goal.
Beginning of
Uh,
a month. It's a beginning of a month, and it's enough time for me to hit that goal.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I like those chronological markers too. That's why I set the
Mm-hmm.
group up this way. The 90-day challenge isn't really 90 days. It's 13 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So that way it sets you up to be able to have 4 of them in a year. So this one is, I didn't start right at the beginning. And so
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be done at the end of September, and then it's going to be October, November, December is going to be the next 90-day challenge. But
Mm-hmm.
you can set, the point is you can set goals at any time in your life and have any end date you want.
Mm-hmm.
There's no issue with that at all.
No.
Um, okay, so good. So I'm going to set a weight goal.
Yeah.
Um, we're going to set some business goals. I kind of have, well, I don't have my book in front of me. Oh, it's over there. But I do have some things that I need to be doing in my business, and only because I talked to you last night, those things sort of came back into the forefront from last week when I decided, or when I said that I was going to do some things, and I was like, after I talked to you last night, I was like, man, I didn't even do those things that I said I was going to do. So like one of them was generating my memes and stuff for each day of the week that I for my topic here.
Uh-huh.
Just something so simple, but it just didn't get done somehow during the week. I put it down, I and I just you know, didn't come back to it.
Yeah. It's easy to do that, man. It's easy to just like kind of let the day go by. You
Yeah,
know what
so
you need to do? You know what we need to do is we need to get a very specific planner where you're planning out and we so that would be awesome is if me and you both got a planner on paper. I like them online because I
yeah,
really don't like paper,
yeah.
but paper holds you accountable, right? And then you have to actually physically pull it out and
So
write on it.
so I have that. It's in the group and it's here and I use them and but I don't have anybody to answer to.
Well, now you do.
All right. Looks like you're at Home Depot, my friend.
No, I just left Home Depot. I'm at the job site now.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Well, if you want, I can let you get back to work,
Okay.
and we'll talk again tomorrow. Do you want to jump on earlier tomorrow?
Um, let's see. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we can jump on earlier because I'll probably be here. I'll be here about 6:30. So if you want to do 7,
Yeah, 7 Pacific.
yeah,
Okay.
8 your time.
Yeah, that works for
Where
me.
you at?
I'm in Red Deer, Alberta, Canada.
Oh, you're in Canada, eh? What's that about?
Yeah, that's
Dude,
right.
I'm fascinated by accents and dialects. Like that's my yeah. One day I'll do my Scottish and my English impressions. I do it with Tina, and she's all, "Oh, hey, are you making fun of me?" And Sarah has a different dialect than uh, than Tina. I don't know if you
Yes.
noticed that. Sarah is more proper, and Sarah is more London, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah.
All right, my
All
friend.
right. Cool, man.
All right.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm gonna
It's gonna
message
be
you a
hard.
couple times today and or tonight or whatever, and then I will definitely see you tomorrow morning.
Well, I'm gonna jump on the 9 o'clock in a minute, so
Oh yeah.
but I'll be working.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Cool, man.
Sounds good, brother.
I'm excited. All right, man.
All right.
Get. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for coming.
All right, man.
All right.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
See you later.